What's quack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode on our Trade to Glory series. So, we are sitting on 111,000 coins, and we have invested a tiny bit more since the last episode. So, we'll start off with all of our Copenhagen Brøndby players. We sold them all on hype, which was definitely the correct decision, and we made a ton of coins on those. And then on top of that, except for this guy, who it looks like went for 150, 200. Whoops. And then on top of that, we had a few big silvers in our club. This guy went for 8,000 coins. This guy went for 9,000 coins. And these weren't investments. They were just in the club. And then the SBC required them. And just the stuff went mental, basically. We also picked up about 4 copies of 84 rated Hilton for 23 to 24,000 coins a piece. So that was pretty sweet because I picked him up hoping for some big SBCs to drop. And then obviously today, we've just got some icon SBCs. We've got Luis Hernandez, Emmanuel Petit, and Peter Schmeichel. The problem is, nobody really cares about these guys at the moment. They're very expensive to complete, with the exception of Schmeichel, who is extremely doable, to be honest, and we're probably going to look to do him at some point. But the hype's just not set in enough, at least yet, anyway. Maybe people are doing weekend league rewards, maybe all of that kind of stuff's going on, but because of it, just his price has barely moved. Anyway, as I said, it is weekend league reward time, so it is time when everybody's going to go crazy and just list their players up for a lot cheaper than they perhaps should be. So what we are going to try to do is see if we can get lucky and maybe snipe a few players that are extremely cheap. So I'm thinking maybe we start off with someone like Mandanda here, and I'm guessing he's about 28k, 27k. 28k, 27k, and dropping like a brick. Okay, so we're going to try and pick this guy up for anything under about 25k, and then sell on, oh, let's make it a bit lower. Let's go for 24k, and then sell on instantly for a profit. I mean, we might not get lucky, we might not find any, because the sniping method is so much harder than the mass bidding with this, but we're going to start off with Mandanda, see how we get on, and then just move on from there, basically. Okay, guys, so we tried sniping him for a good 5 minutes, and we didn't even get a single hit, let alone win one. So I'm going to stay away from that, and we're going to move on to a lower one. And we're going to go for Bakayoko. It's worked so well for us in the past that we're just going to keep on him. We're going to be sniping for anything under about 9.4, and we're just going to be selling on for... Ooh. Oh, that's annoying. And we're going to be selling on just straight up for about 9.8. So any kind of profit up to about 9k, depending on how lucky we get with these snipes here. Come on, this is the one. Yes, finally we won one. It's not huge profit margins that we're talking on this, but this guy here, it's about 800 coins, and that's for each one that we pick up, so we can't really be complaining on it. It didn't actually take, I could have got a bit more out of him because he had a maestro and a centre mid roll on him. It didn't take us that long to win him, and our internet is playing up a bit, so we are doing stuff like that where we're just missing some very easy snipes as well. But they're just coming up so quick, and again, horrible mess up on that one. But you can see just how many of them are showing at the moment, and just how good sniping is during rewards, depending on who you pick, obviously. Come on. Oh my god, comparing prices now. How? How are we so slow with doing this? How do we win that one? I don't even know. We kind of like came onto him and then somehow backed off and then still ended up winning him, which I have no idea how we did it. We completely messed it up, but hey, we will take that and we will list him straight up for, you know what, he'll probably sell for 10k, but I just want the quick flip on him. I just want to get rid of him as quickly as we can, and that is the one we wanted the most. Ah, oh, that's annoying. But hey, we will take the one that we did get there, and we'll just carry on with this method. Okay then, guys, so we played around with it for a while. We won about 5 or 6 of him, and I just kind of thought, like, we've got so many coins now, we've got so many investments caught up in everything that I'd rather just play a game of squad battles, get marquee matchups done, and then potentially look at some longer term investments than play around with these sniping filters where we're going to make a very little profit on each card. We have the luxury now that we've traded our way up so high that we don't have to worry about these small profit filters too much anymore. Yes, mass bidding on informs and holding informs for a while and want to watch cards and all that kind of stuff still has great value. But as it stands, I'm not really too keen on these sniping small wins. If it was about 5k profit a card we'd be making, I'd be well up for it. So that's why like marquee matchups and stuff still holds the great potential basically. But yeah, about 500 to 400, 300, 200, 100 coins on each one of those Bakayokos just wasn't quite cutting it for me. So what I thought we'll do is we'll jump into a game here for squad battles. We'll set Mertens away here firstly and go 1-0 up. And then we will just jump straight into marquee matchups and actually complete it. I think just using stuff in the club, we've got all 4 of these challenges done. The only one I haven't bought is the Calcio, it's the Calcio A one, the Serie A one. And the reason for that is I needed to make sure that I make a note of any player I use that's from my club so that we can replace them, because we've already built that SBC, obviously, for when they release the League one. So that will be the first thing we do. Then we'll jump into it, complete marquee matchups, and I don't know. We've got our Player of the Month investments. Icon investment came out today, and it was of no kind of use. So what I think is we're probably best off doing, if I'm honest, is looking at investing these 100k into another League SBC. If we saw icons today after such a dry market, I've got a feeling we're going to see a League SBC as well tomorrow, and that's when things are just going to start picking up with EA. So covering ourselves with a 4th potential league already done sounds like a pretty good plan to me. And just deciding where we're going to go with it, with which league we're going to decide to do, basically. And maybe Lukaku can get us a 2nd goal here. Oh, it's not far off, you know. Come on, here we go. Come on, Martin, just blistering speed through here. There we go, that's got to be 2. There is no way you're missing that, Mertens. Oh, it's an easy finish. It was just so easy to get away with him there. Higuain holds it up, sets Mertens away, and no one's catching him, especially in this team, which I think was mainly silver and non-red golds. We take a 2-0 lead, and hopefully we should be able to breeze into something like 5-0 in this game, if things go to plan anyway. One more chance here to get a goal before half-time, maybe. Well, I say one more chance. It's still in like the 30th odd minute. It's a big chance. Higuain hits the back of a defender. It goes out for a corner, though. Can we find Higuain on the near post? We can't. It's not far off, though. Is that going to be offside? Oh, come on. Get back to it. Oh, this is beautiful. Perisic gets up stupidly high. I had a feeling that ball came off our head. It was going to be an offside ball back down the wing. But instead, it just comes in. Perisic has got so much space. Keeper is nowhere near the ball. And did it go down as an own goal? It might have gone down as an own goal, but we're 3-0 up either way, however it's happened. There we go, Hamsik. Over to Mertens, across to Higuain. Higuain back across to Hamsik, to Mertens even. Mertens finally scores. It's been so many names, so many shots, so many chances. But finally, Mertens, I think he grabs his hat-trick actually here. A great little 1-2 with him and Higuain. And we do get a 4-0 lead, but we need that 5th goal. We want the maximum points here from these goals, and it is a hat-trick for him. It was that Perisic crossed the header that didn't come off Perisic's head, which, I don't know, it kind of really looked like it did to me. But either way, 4-0, we will take it so far. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, Higuain, find Mertens again. Now, Mertens, are you going to go it alone again? You are going to go it alone. He's so good. Oh, the defender just backs off him too much. And just seconds after we scored the last goal, Mertens has just given too much space here. He's waiting for the pass and then just sees the shooting opportunity open up. We go 5-0 up in this game, and now we're where we want to be. It's just a case of holding on to possession for as long as we can and just keeping the ball. Okay then, guys, it's complete domination. We did exactly what we wanted to do. A nice, easy 5-0 win. We're not fussed about 27, 2,800 points because we're never going to make top 100. But from some games missed this week and everything, we're sitting comfortably enough in Elite 2. Still got the featured squad to play, so we're happy with where we are. It'll do for now. What we will crack on with straight away is going to be the Squad Builder Challenge. It's going to be the Marquee Matchups one. So, just to go over what we've used so far. The Dortmund Bayern one, all the players are in our club. We've just got one Dortmund and one Bayern player in here. And we get a 15k pack for that one. The River Plate against Boca Juniors one. Again, we just had all these players sitting in our club. Just random bronzes from Bronze Pack Method, as well as 6 random Argentinian goals. So we just used all of those. And the same with the Copenhagen and Brøndby one. We got away with not using expensive silver players. Instead, we just hooked up a couple of Bundesliga, and a Premier League Denmark goalkeeper and centre-back to get that rating up. And it's not what we need it to be. Okay, so we tried to do it this way, and we didn't quite finish it because we're missing someone. Because we are missing a Bundesliga, I'm guessing. That's why. We must have submitted him in the last one. Okay, let's just get on to Denmark. And, whoops, Denmark is there. And Bundesliga, I'm guessing this is what we submitted into the last thing. Concept players. Vestergaard. or Sorensen. It was Vestergaard. We must have had Vestergaard in there before. Let's just quickly buy him up, and then that completes this one. Oh my god, he's expensive. He was only like 1,000 coins the other day. That is not cool. That is so not cool. I should have double-checked that before I submitted that last one. Is there any that are cheaper than that? 2,400. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I don't want to spend these coins, and I would rather snipe it, but we are limited in time just making this video, so we'll just pick up what we can for about 2,400. And we'll just accept that, ooh, that would be beautiful. That'll do, 2,000. I mean, I'm not happy. That's basically all the profit that we just got from sniping this Bakayoko is gone, but it does complete another challenge for us. And then the last one we've got to do is just the Genoa Sampdoria one. So I'm going to quickly complete this one now using what's in our club, and then I'm going to make sure that I make a note of it so we can rebuy those players straight away. Okay then guys, so that is that one completed. I've made a list of all the players that we have used here so I can just come back and buy them because we want this Calcio SBC completely finished for when it drops. And we get a premium gold players pack, a 25k pack for completing that one as well. So let's just jump into this. Let's get the consumables pack open first. I mean, you get a lot of value from consumables packs, but they're just not extremely entertaining to open, except for when you get a 4,000 coin unlock in them. That part of it is pretty damn nice. Then the next worst one that we've probably got is the 15k pack, actually, which I think we got from the Bundesliga challenge. I didn't mean to skip that. Please don't be anything big. I don't want to have missed like a really cool walkout. We get Reed. Of course, there's nothing big in there. And anything at the end, no, we get Compa, a random Bundesliga player. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for the Premium Electrum Players pack next. Let's see that little glow on the side of the pack when it comes down. Ooh, we actually did see that little glow. I was joking. I wasn't expecting it. German, centre-back, Arsenal. Could have been Boateng, could have been Hummels, but instead we just get Mustafi. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse than Mustafi, you know. We get a bunch of players here. No one that's going to be useful in the current SBCs. We'll send Mustafi to the transfer list, and we will just straight up discard those guys. I didn't see any use for any of them. Technically, the rare gold player pack is a bigger pack. It's more expensive on the store, so we'll go for the premium gold players pack first. Can we get anyone big in this one, though? It's not any kind of walkout, so no boards or anything exciting. Let's just skip that one and move on with it. Oh my god, we get Goretzka. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have skipped that one. That was a pretty big coup. He is only like 10k. I say only 10k. Let's just list him up for 10k. He's fresh. I know that he's going to be slightly reduced in price because of Weekend League rewards at the moment. Why does this keep doing this? God, that's annoying. I hope that that's a bug that they fix pretty soon. We get a random left back from Barcelona. German player, a River Plate Argentinian. He might sell, you know. We'll just list him up for like 1,100. A random Italian player, Super League, and Italian. No reason for those guys to sell. Let's get rid of those and move on to the final pack here. We've already got Goretzka, so these marquee matchup packs have been pretty damn good to us. There's no walkout in this pack. There's no board in this pack. There's nothing overly exciting in this pack. There's gonna be a Jermaine, the Marseille French striker. I would have preferred Mbappe, the PSG French striker, but you can't be too greedy. We get Valero in the pack, Perotti. Does Perotti sell? I wouldn't imagine he was selling for anything. No, he's not. Sosa's not going to be selling for anything. Let's just discard all of those guys as well. Okay, guys, so that is marquee matchups complete. And to be honest, we didn't get a lot in there. Not a lot that really excited me. So what I think we're going to make a start on now is now that we've completed 3 of these League SBCs, like I was mentioning before, with the likelihood of one dropping pretty soon, it just makes the most sense to me that we actually try and complete yet another one of them before it drops so that we're even more prepared for it when it comes. I'm just trying to find a random squad that we had built for this. I think we called it like MLS or something, or maybe we called it Bundesliga. Maybe we changed the name, and it was just, there it is. It was just the one I was using when we were building the squads, because I want to keep squad space and I can just move and change it. So I'm thinking that if we're going to build another one, I don't think like La Liga or Bundesliga is going to drop this early, or Premier League, but maybe something like the Eredivisie could drop. How many clubs are in here? Quite a lot of clubs, you know. Quite a lot of clubs. You know what? Let's start with the Eredivisie, and let's start with the very start of it. Okay, so let's just go through the first club here and just see what we've actually got and how much it's going to cost us to complete these. Because I really feel like they are going to drop one of these in the next week at the latest. So completing it when we've got the funds, everyone's distracted from weekend league rewards and prices are a lot cheaper than they usually are, is going to be the best time for us to complete this. The reason I just put another centre-back on the bench is because I like to be prepared. So in case they use a formation where they perhaps have 3 centre-backs, so 3 at the back formation, I want to have enough players to cover that. And it's the same reason I put an extra midfielder on the bench as well, because it covers 3 down the middle, and then 1 random player that I can have from anywhere I want, basically. Still getting the chemistry side of it. Okay, so we need a cam, a centre mid, and we do need a right winger as well. That should give us everything that we need in here. Then it's just a case of simply coming through and searching for each one of them on the market. And then bidding on them is definitely the cheapest way to do this. But picking them up here for 300 coins a piece, if you're very short for time, like I am, is an absolutely fine method to do it as well. You're not going to make as much profit as you are if you're bidding. It's a lot more impatient to do it this way. But if you are really pushed for time, then you're still completing teams for about 3,000 to 4,000 coins a pop, which is a whole league for well under 100,000 coins. So it's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination, especially when they're 250 for some of these players. And you can see from us just starting this league off here how cheap we're going to be able to do it. I think the whole thing we can easily do for about 60k, and that kind of thing is the plan there. This guy, he's a silver rare left back. Probably could have just changed him for a non-rare silver left back and still got any kind of rating requirement we needed. But I like to have it, just in case they throw like a rare rating requirement into the mix or something to throw people off. We're covered for every single eventuality this way. Again with this guy, another 300 coins there. And we're already over halfway through the team, and apart from that left back, we haven't spent over 300 coins on a single player. Then we'll get to someone like this when it's like 450 again. So I'm absolutely fine paying 450 for him as well, because it's the cheapest one that's on there by a long shot. But you saw the one at the start for 350. I could have bid on that. Could have saved myself some coins. But being lazy is just, well, it's not being lazy. It's not having enough time to do it. Not having enough time to trade how I want to trade and make videos and do all of this mixture of stuff. So I will happily take another 300 coin player there. We've just got the 4 players left to build. And then we're finally done with a club in here at least. I'm not going to show you guys everything that I do on this one. We could have bid on him easily for 150 and save 50 coins. I just wanted to show you how I go about building the teams. And if I am at home, if I have got a bit more time, then I will bid on everyone for discard value until we can pick them up slowly and steadily that way. But that's for when you've got a lot more time. You can keep track on it, do multiple teams at the same time, etc., etc. We just need this centre-back here and then this midfielder, and then we are all done. It looks like the centre-back's fairly expensive. That's fine. I'm not going to be paying 1,000 coins on a player ever, if I can help it. And it's going to be the same for this guy, isn't it? The 2 players we pop on the bench are the really expensive ones. So in this case, we can just change him over for a different centre mid. Nope, we've already got him in there. Let's throw that centre mid. Nope, got him in there as well. A different centre defensive mid and a different centre back. And we'll still have enough rating easily with this. But I'm just hoping that these guys are a lot cheaper. And as you can see, they are a lot cheaper. The CDM goes for 350, buy it now. And I'm guessing the centre-back's probably around the same, between, I'm going to guess 250 to 350. Oh, I'm so wrong. He's a rare silver. I did not know he was a rare. 400 coins is fine with me, though. Oh, 350. So we got it nailed on again. We will pick that guy up there for the 350 coins. And that completes the first team. Spending about somewhere between 3,500 to 4,000 coins, and we've completed it. That's how easy it is to do these challenges. And I'm just going to continue, rinse and repeat through the whole of the Eredivisie League, I think. I want to set this one as active club. Oh, it just automatically on the console. Yeah, I'm going to continue going through all of those till we've completed the Eredivisie. And then at least when the SBC drops, we've got 4 potential leagues covered. So hopefully we'll be in a position to make a bit of coins. We're still sitting on a whole transfer list that are full of these special German inform cards that we bought based on the Player of the Month Sané hype. Now, I don't think that he's going to have risen too much as of yet. Let's just try searching for 13,000. I'm guessing we're going to see loads of them listed up here. Oh, there's not loads, you know. There aren't that many of them. Like 11,000 coins to pick up a few of them here is very, very cheap. A screen bender for 13,000 coins is ridiculously cheap. 10,500 coins on him. Man, I can't see this being an awful investment just because there's got to be a bit of hype around German inform cards when we get nearer to Sané's actual player of the month. I'm only hoping for about 5,000 coins per card, but if we see that 5,000 coins per card, then I'm very, very happy because we've got a good 20, 30 of them. So we're all covered for that. We are going to look into doing some more player of the month investments, definitely. A bit more specific kind of stuff. We'll do that very shortly. On the transfer target list, we have got a bunch. We got a Copenhagen player there. Well, it's too late to sell him. And then a bunch of this centre-back from the MLS, which I'm just holding, hoping he rises. If it's the MLS that drops, we could be in for a nice bit of profit there as well. Gonna have our 4th league SBC done, then might just move straight onto Bundesliga. At the moment, I'm just happy playing it quite casually, given the advice of what I would be trading if I had the time to monitor the market more, but then just stocking up on events for the future. We've got our Rui Costa, and I really think that we're going to have a look at doing this Schmeichel SBC when all the hype's died down and the player prices start coming back down to earth and they're a little bit more realistic. Anyway, guys, going to wrap up the video there. Hopefully, although we didn't really do much sniping around the Weekend League rewards, I just wanted to put it in there so you guys could see how it works. So if you wanted to go out and do something like that, you could see how many times we actually find players on the market, how easy it is, how many chances you have to win them. And although we didn't carry on with it because we didn't need such small wins, it's great if you've got spare time to snipe with it. If you are enjoying the series though, guys, make sure you drop a like, comment down below if there's anything else you want to see included. If you're new to the channel, a subscription would be incredible. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join our Discord as well, guys. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.